Good morning. How we doing? We've got a Termigan, hello. We got Butts, Osirin, hello. How we doing? We've also got Paint It So. We had a Ravenlord. I said Osirin, hello again. Vegeta, hello. We've got Stellar Mass Jack. We've got Scott, hello. How we all doing today? We've got Ahriman back. So, you guys don't know the full miniature. Here is our boy. Here is what we got to yesterday. He's coming along nicely. And then today, we need to work on his disc. We need to get the rest of his little bits and bobs all together. And then we have some of the cloak. I did a lot of airbrushing with the cloak, so it'll be kind of fine-tuning that, adding some edge highlights. We've got, obviously, the backpack and stuff we've got to get. But yeah, that's the plan today. What are you guys up to? What do we got today? How we doing, chat? I think I'm gonna dive right in on the disc. I think that's the easy thing to just dive into. It's mostly blue, but the trim is the gold around it. I was trying to decide if we want to add some stuff in here. It was kind of hard to tell from the photo if they do. So we'll just wing it today. We'll just wing it. So you have to spell it in the middle of other words. Oh, get administration stuff. So something administration. Oh, I see that one. I see that one with the Y. I see your struggle, Butts. What's everyone else up to today? Do some coding when you type a specific short order. Replaces it with administrations. Yeah, I would just copy pasta administration and then just put it where I need it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Dry brush the metal? No, we're gonna take our time with it here. We nibble and butts in here? Yes. How are you, Slam? What you up to? Yes. I'm not going to explain anything to chat. What are you up to today? We're working on Ahriman again. I gotta figure out what's the blues. Okay, so those two little sections are blue. The rest is gold. So we'll copy the box. Copy pasta the box. We okay to send in some emails? I have to do more of that today too. I hope yours go well. What's everyone up to today? Sounds like a few people taking a nice chill day, which I'm glad. Today I've got, yesterday I did the gauntlet of everything I hate. So after stream I airbrushed this guy, and then I had to go to the post office, and then I had to do some emails, and then I had to do 2 tax things. Got those done. And it was just, and I did my workout. So it was just like everything I didn't want to do. I just ran that gauntlet. But then got to play Elden Ring, so I guess it all worked out. I don't know where my Ahriman is. He's somewhere. He's just lurking. Lurking in the old backlog. But yeah, I got to run around in Elden Ring. It was really funny. The bosses we fought last night, like, one was kind of a hard counter to Slam, and one was a hard counter to me, so that was kind of fun to do together. And that was about it. Read my book, watched a little bit more Freerin. That was kind of my day. What have you guys been up to? I was working on the Skulkers this morning, since I've not really painted Fishmen before. I'm kind of winging this. I'm happy so far. It's how it's going. Is that your July thing? Sorry, I've not started the tracking post, so I've not seen what you guys have thrown in there. I need to figure out what I'm working on. Doing push-ups every time you die in Elden Death, yeah. I did my workout. Got that done. My arms are very sore. Very sore. I just want to talk to the person that designed the knight. And I want to talk to the person with Gaius. Just want to talk. Just want to talk. Come here. So it was fun to do those together. And now I've shown, I think Slam has now seen the stuff that I found exploring the other night. So now we get to conquer the horrors together. Together. It is trying to make a waxy, damp-looking skin on them right now. YouTube is making a Muriel the Elden Ring turtle plush. Can you throw that in the Discord for me? I can see it later. It's really cute. I don't want to conquer horror. I want to leave that horror where it is. Yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't found that. I want to talk more about it, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I guess I guess it doesn't really spoil anything. When you're like, oh, I just want to see where this goes, and then learning where it goes, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be so upset. He's not gonna be happy about this. Maybe play Hyper Demon, start Frog Dog when work is done. Frog Dog's such a creepy little thing. It's just so ugly. I'll still work on it, but he's an ugly little dude. Speaking of Kingdom Death, I think the sale is today for June. So if anyone is... It was not yesterday. It looked like they delayed it and the update to today. So keep an eye out for Kingdom Death sale. You were so right. Oh, Christ. Nothing else knows me as bad as Baby Gorm. No. No. I'd pick Gorm over, like... The thing we have discovered is worse than Gorm. Yeah. Yeah. If you do want to check out the sale, there is the link there. I think other than that, I'm going to try and get through the emails, and then I'm going to start ripping apart the painting stuff in this room today. So I can just move that the second our stream is over tomorrow, because we'll just be doing Dead Space, so I don't need painting stuff for that. I think my plan today is get all the painting stuff into other room. Can I use my 3K points to make you finish a project? If it's one of my projects, yes. You can. Do it. Make me do it. Maybe Summer Goth. Yeah, I don't know if it would be this or the July. I meant to go back and see when I bought mine. But maybe. She could be in there. So if you guys liked my Summer Goth, which I'll throw my socials in here, if you want to check her out, she may be on the sale today. I can't remember what month she went up. But maybe. Maybe they'll have a new summer model for us. A new pretty Kingdom Death lady for summer. What if it's a project I gave to you because you wanted to paint it? I mean, I guess. Is it Usharan? I only paused because he did not do well on stream. And I don't know if that's because I need to get the sub-assemblies together, or... Yeah, he's struggled. Maybe, yeah. Let me think about that one. I thought he would do better on stream, and he just didn't. I was a little disappointed how much he didn't. Maybe when the sale's up, I'll get the Hyper Butcher, the vignette. Is that available right now? I couldn't remember. I know some of the, like, expansions and stuff are now just kind of up when they're available. Zeddy Belt is a real neurotic activation for me, that's fair. It was fun painting one after I had one in high school. Like, oh goodness, we're bringing it back. Bees, welcome in. How are you today? What you up to? Don't say it has to be on stream. Just pick your next project. I mean, that's true. If you want to. I think that's... I'd love to get the sub-assemblies at least together and bring him back, but I was surprised how well he did... sorry. How much he didn't do on stream. What else are we gonna do with the points? Throw it in. Absolutely. Make me finish it. I was just sad it didn't help me the way I thought it would. I'm just better finish my Usharan. Okay, done. Done. I've got, okay, that and the one that Raya picked out, I needed the plaid on her skirt and get her finished. And we will do that. Just woke up. Finally got an email to let me know my Battletech Kickstarter will ship soon. Let's go. Glad it's on the way. I did want to paint it. It did not do well on stream at all. Age of Sigmar on Twitch is it's a tricky thing. Some models do okay, some really don't. Slaanesh, for example. People do not tune in when I am working on Slaanesh. which is frustrating because I would like to finish my Slanesh. We might look for the overhead view on this. It's a little hard to see. I feel like the ring around that should also be gold. It looks a little funky blue. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll leave the rest blue. We'll do this ring in gold. Very, very carefully do the gold. Age of Sigmar is a fickle crowd, yes. Yes. Warhammer in general is fickle, yeah. If you're not working on the army they want to see or the new hotness, Warhammer is very fickle. If you are working on the new hotness or what people are currently working on, you can do pretty well. If you're not, God help you. It is very fickle. You have to hate bait them to watch. See, that's the thing. Everyone says they hate it, but that always does the best. So, I don't know. As a content creator, it can be very, very frustrating at times. But yeah. I don't want to get into all that, though. At least today. We are brute forcing our way through this week. So yeah, I'll just, after stream today, pack up the rest of the stuff. Excited to do that. And excited to swap this room around. Hopefully, play something tonight. I need to play some more Final Fantasy. Obviously, I want to finish the stuff we found in Elden Ring. What's everyone else playing right now? What games we got? I hate clickbait videos. Continues to watch clickbait videos. Yeah. Almost like people make those videos because they do well. Almost like that. Alright, let's get the underside. I'm gonna follow the same thing. Game shop is insert clickbait title. Yeah, shocked face on thumbnail. You guys know the drill. Top 10 things Warhammer players hate. You won't believe number 8. Number 8's themselves. Talking to Connie the other night. Either the GW's dying or just the reverse rumor channels. Yes. Yep. It's just annoying. I don't know. Both can say things for long enough. Eventually they're just correct on some things. Things I see, I'm right. Just in opposite directions. That's exactly. Yeah. Yep. GW going woke must be going, bro. Serbian says still. Ooh, I played through Still Wakes the Deep. Nice little horror. Yeah, I've heard that's very good. Does anyone else want to check out Still Wakes the Deep? It's kind of, from my understanding, it's kind of amnesia in that you don't fight back. You're trying to escape something. Which I probably wouldn't be very good at it. But the atmosphere and everything looks really cool. And I was thinking about checking that out. I'll probably watch a stream of it. I was goofing off in Elden Ring last night. Started my clear of the Magic College. Forgot about the dang wolf boss in there. Yeah, he can be a toughie, depending on your build. Yeah. He can be a toughie. What I wish I knew when I started. It's just, you can mix paint. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I have a hard time with the, like, I want to do more YouTube content, but some of it just seems so obvious and brain dead that I have a hard time pumping myself up to try and do some of it. Because, like, I know some people want, like, different takes on things, but it's like, this has already been done into the ground. Some of it feels so obvious that it's like, why do I have to waste time talking about it, you know? William, hello! Your boss is a toughie! Acker's bail! I found out, Will, and I won't say who it is. But apparently Slam killed him in his game, and I'm sad about it. Norman, hello, how are you? My ultimate pet peeve is learn to paint your minis like pros. Video of paint space in the absolute most mediocre fashion. It's just... Yeah, that's the one that gets me, Scott. How to quickly paint your army for beginners. Buy $500 in airbrush supplies. Yeah, no, that's not beginner content. But yeah, that's what I'm struggling with YouTube, where it's just like, okay, everything that, like, people are like, you should do a video on this. It's been done 10,000 times already. So why do I need to do it? So that's where that's why I'd rather, like, make content for things I'm working on and want to work on than the tutorial stuff. It's very boring to me. It's very, I don't know, feels useless. He literally begged for death. I obliged. Mason, good morning. How are you today? Your hobby has to be monetized, otherwise why exist? I mean, mine does, because I do this full time, but I don't know. The tutorial thing is just, it feels like so oversaturated. The wolf just jumps around too much. I chase him out with large beats, like hoping to connect at some point. Yeah, he is, I'm trying to remember from my strength run, like what the toughest boss for me was. He definitely wasn't fun, but I don't think he was one of my toughest. I think my favorite when I was still strength was when we did Renala, and I just ran up and just kept breaking points. The poor woman just kept beat the F up. It was like the easiest fight in all of the Souls games I've played. I just ran up and beat the shit out of Renala. She died real unpleasantly. Oh. Specific puppy is a certain Swedish creator who regularly bemoans new paints by misusing them, then keeps using them for years as his workhorse. It's, yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't watch hobby content because a lot of what you guys are talking about, so. For Stoics and Ape, I didn't find it scary at all, but I guess it really depends on the person. I enjoyed the British dub so much. Good little game for an 8-hour session. I've heard it's very good. I just don't think I would like the play style, so I think I would rather watch someone who's better at that than I am. More patient with it than I am. I guess I thankfully about the tutorials started pop up. At the time, there were only a handful of Warhammer tutorial channels that were popular, yeah. So the fight was very different as a mage. YouTube painting content I like the most is very specific technique deep dive, seeing how skilled painters do things almost in real time. I think I like those because you see the actual time going into it. Like, acknowledging that some of these models take, like, you're going to be sitting there for hours, days, weeks working on something. Depending on what you're working on, obviously. But, yeah. As opposed to so much of social media now is like the 30-second little reels and stuff, and people just don't understand how long some of this takes. Nothing sorry to her is a great hurt. No. No. I'm full on Dead Space mode at that point. Tonk. Stomp. It was funny. Easiest fight of my life. The cat stole some of your mac and cheese. Oh no. Not the mac and cheese. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to do my own thing on YouTube. If I think something's cool enough to tutorial, I will tutorial. Otherwise, nah. Or if I feel like I have something unique, then yeah, I'll do it. But otherwise, nah. Still can't believe I have to email GW for the tiny dreadnought arm. I'm curious if what they're gonna do about that. Scott is missing a dreadnought arm from Imperialis, so like the tiniest, teeniest piece. But it's like, it's really obvious it broke off the sprue. It's not a clean cut, like clippers would leave. It is the disc, so this is the underside. Here is the top where we started. Or we're just diving in. How are you? It's pretty. Scott's missing an arm. Yes, 50 email GW for Scott's missing arm. He's gonna come back with a dreadnought arm. Slender Scott. Lore evolves. They send the whole room down. I'm still down an arm. True. And then you just email again. Yeah. Just infinite arm glitch. What you got here? We share a brain cell. For me, it's my only brain cell. He's missing a little Leviathan Dreadnought arm from his kit. With the tiny, adorable dreadnoughts. They're so cute. Ah, Avian, hello! How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the bits on that giant owl. I appreciate it. Waking us all up this morning. How you doing? Seized. What you up to today? It sneaked. The cat snuck up on me, jumped on my desk, grabbed a mouthful of mac and cheese, and ran off. I've never related more to a cat. Never related more. Spunk Lemonade, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on Ahriman. This is the underside of his disc. We've still got a lot of gold trim even down here. What you up to? I'm gonna try and get the disc and his cloak together so we can start to piece them together and get them finished up. That's the goal today. You need to get those bit emotes somehow. And if you get to torture chat while you're doing it, I say that's the way, you know? That's the way. I watched the movie Bolt a couple nights ago. I forgot how much cat slander there was in it. Bolt. Is that the Pixar one? Am I missing a movie? Got an email from my boss. Hang on to your butt. Hanging. Good luck. Good luck. Hangs on to butts. The Pixar movie The Dog. I thought he was a superhero. Yeah, but it was all a show. Yes. I watched that a while back. I don't remember specifically cat slander, but I could see it. It's been a few years, I think, since I watched it. What did you think? Other than cat slander aside, what did you think? Anyone else watching anything good right now? This is tricky under the fire. Strike 3, they're out of here. Let's go. Well done. Well done. My plan comes together, says Butts. I like it, it's a cute movie. I feel like I remember liking it, but I don't know. I guess I didn't like it enough to remember specific bits, if that makes sense. I think I remember liking it, though. That's good for you in the hospital, yeah. Absolutely the right thing to happen. You noticed something. You're, yes. I'm scared. This pause is scaring me. You're painting the gold trim. Oh, God, fucking... You know what? I'm glad I showed you the boss last night. You absolutely deserve it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Sexy and another worker at the same time. Did she really lose one? That's true. That's true. All you have to do is remove that mod. I can make him disappear. You're right, Slam. I am doing it, where I paint the blue first and then the gold trim. I find it easier because I hate painting over metallics. There. You feel better? Is it hot there, Slam? I hope so. I hope it's really hot there today. Do you want me to clip that for ease of posting later? No, that's okay. It's probably like 80 with 30% humidity. Heat wave slams London. I would also die if that hit with no AC, so I'm just giving Slam a hard time. So put too much uncomfortable heat upon me is saddening. The enthusiasm you bring to asking me that question is saddening, so. Your woes are many. It's only 101 today? Yeah, it's been gross here. Which is why I stay inside. Outside, bad. Inside, good. Inside has Elden Ring and models, and it's really all I need, so forget going outside. Here I'm trying to give opportunities for short-form hobby tutorials in the algorithm. This is the things I get. The sting of rejection and a sweaty undercarriage. Here's the thing, though. If I post it, then I get all of the actuallys in the comment being like, actually, if you do the goal for... They all come out. And then I get to show off my resume where I've been featured by Games Workshop. And they're a man with an anime profile pic. So we've done the song and dance before. Yeah. We've done the song and dance. Actually, it's on my alternate accounts. Wish I could play the disc upside down. The underside is really pretty. There's a lot going on under there. It is a little goofy that there's not as much here up top. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can really add. Because even if I try to like jazz up the little scarab, he stands over it. There's really not a whole lot more we can do at the top, but so the little eyes will be green with the magic. But yeah, there's a lot more detail underneath. Slam is Applejack husband 616. Yes. User first name bunch of numbers would like to correct your painting technique. Yeah. Find Disney Plus weird overseas. It's a way to find out who is outside the US when they get to see non-family friendly TV shows and movies on it. Oh, just with all the different like contracts and stuff. That's the 616th account, yes. The guy with the yoga feeling. My Little Pony profile picture, yep. That's our Slam. That's Slam. Does it all make more sense now? I think so. Just as planned. Just as planned. I always let, and this could be obviously coincidence, but as soon as I said all that about busting out the resume, I lost like 10 viewers. I can't handle the truth. Today and welcome in. How are you today? We're doing well. How are you? We're working on Ahriman and his disc specifically right now. How are you? Trying to get them all prettied up today together. My end goal for today is to get them actually together back to one piece. So that's the plan here. Real jabroni you are. Which pony would be Slam's or Sanguinius's favorite, not Slam's? I don't even know enough to meme on it, sorry. I'll let chat decide. I don't know enough to... I mean, I feel like Cass. We gotta bring in the expert, right? Cass. What pony would Sanguinius be? I gotta call in the expert here. I'm good. Did some yard work this morning. Now chilling for a bit for prepping for work. Nice. Glad you got the yard work done. Are you with summer here? Is it you pretty much forced to go out early? Well, that's what it is here. Where if I don't get out at like 6 or 7 a.m., I'm just gonna be miserable. I'll actually ask for my wife. Oh, jeez. Titan, welcome in. How are you? She is big mad. Oh no, did she hear me? But am I wrong though? Oh. Oh no. I never know when I'm on the big screen. She did! Okay, I'm on the big screen. But am I wrong though? Nikki may have said it, but Will's the one in trouble. That's the best way to. That's the best possible thing for me. Let's see what else is going on. What hobby news? They're just doing the drip feed of Sigmar stuff right now, right? Don't have any other hobby news. Lately, yeah. I also went for a run this morning, trying to get back to consistent workout regime again. It's tough, isn't it, when you lose the schedule and you got to get back to it. I'm actually in the same. Trying to get back to it here this week. I was just preview set painting today. Gotcha. Sorry, this lead belcher is. Well, I need some help. Titan, what you up to today? While I try and get my paint together. Come on. I think this is a pot where I combine two pots, and now it's got kind of a weird consistency. That's better. Okay. Been super consistent for the past year with a new career. Adjusting to shift schedule, it's tough, right? Finally settled enough at work to get back to it. I'm so glad. Good. Let's get it. Glad things are just settling down in general for you. That can be really tough when you have to rearrange schedules and things. Glad it's calming down. She wants me to defend her honor. I told her she could come and chat and beg Nikki to believe she isn't a Pegasister? I don't super love that name. I don't super love that name. That is, you probably don't want to Google that phrase. Oh no. Because sus. You right. Let me right. Oh no. Titan's got leg day and then work. I get to join you with leg day today. I hope it goes well. Hope work goes well. I don't want to read my chat now. For what she asked you to say last night. Oh, did I miss something? Imagine a date with Will where Cass was like, yeah, Pegasister. Oh, like the horse? Yeah. Sure. Man, the goblin spirit back Googling that phrase. Enjoy. How are you today? Welcome in. What's it find hello? How are you today? Oh my god. Oh my god. This whole convo makes me think of the Bob's Burger episode with the collectible pony convention. Yes. It is. Yep. Exactly it. Oh my god. I'm walking to pure chaos. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Chad has chosen chaos today. I'm here for it. You know, it helps me get through some of these bigger projects. It's just chaos to Every time I look up in chat, I just don't know what it's gonna be. Those are fun days. I love streaming some days. No, I didn't. I'm choosing to believe she was referencing a cowboy. Oh, I see what it was. I understand now. I don't know why that. How that got so viral is so weird to me. Nikki knows too. Well, so innocent, it's adorable. Yeah. Yeah. there it is. Am I the only one that doesn't get the reference? I don't know. Like, I think it's weird that it's so viral. I didn't think it was that funny, but but it's everywhere right now. Wasn't that funny? But the algorithm does what it does exactly. This is our curse, the curse of the algorithm. That's what blows up. All right, here's our silver. There's probably more on the bottom. It's kind of hard to work on both at the same time. Luckily, we have the fire here to kind of hold on to. But because men, hell yeah. I'm memeing hard on it right now. I don't get it, but that's okay. Is there a corner of the internet that I live in that just doesn't get memes? It's Georgia. I mean, to be fair, you've been lost in the Elden Ring memes here, which I also love. I love that you get so many despite not playing the game. That cracks me up. You're so in the Elden Ring circle for having not played. I think you need to play well. I think that's the sign. No meme coverage out there? That's right. The 5M towers haven't been built. No memes for you? I mean, the Cass got it though, so I don't know. Cass got the meme. I don't know where. That just means Will's done it. Will has beaten the algorithm. He hasn't received it. He's found a way. Found a way past all of it. A little jealous. He's beaten the algorithm. Maybe because Cass and Will internet at different times of day, their algorithms are different. Could be. Absolutely could be. Probably all those parties. Oh, okay. Keep going. She didn't appear in mine either. Just saw it all over through another person's channels. That's fair. I think I only got to it because like someone referenced it and I'm like, well, what the heck are they talking about? And I'm like, why is this what they're talking about? And then I left. I keep getting the Olympian that's assembling Exodia. He is all over my feed at the moment, which I love. He had the what's the thing they have on their arm with the cards? He had that for like a photo shoot. Sorry, I am not super familiar with Yukio, but it's been fun watching him just go all out. The battle disc, he had it, and it was great. Yeah, exactly. I think just watching him absolutely destroy, because he's like so good. He finishes so ahead of people. And then just pull out the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's my favorite thing. He's my hero. The dual disc. Has he completed? I think he finally did. I think the last one I saw is that he had. Thinking my wife catches all the Ludba on her stuff, and I just get Godzilla memes and Monster Hunter and Elden Ring memes. Maybe. Starting to look like it. Alright, that's all gotta dry. I'm thinking we just do like a wash inside all of the recess. We'll do that in like an edge highlight. Still stands out a little bit. Let's get our wash. This morning. Oh, we have new memes. Well, that's a good shake because it's been sitting for a bit. Okay. Back to disc. The cat's TikTok feed, girl twerks on cop car. Will's TikTok feed, Animal Crossing. I love that my algorithm's about 12 hours behind Scott. So like Scott will show me something, and then like the next day I see it on my. Scott's just living in the future between our algorithms. Mine has kind of turned into like a lot of tattoo content. Yeah, gaming and anime stuff. I think there's anything else like hyper specific I've wandered into. I'm gonna ask chat, what's that hyper specific thing that because of social media you now kind of keep an eye on? I got a hyper patriotic basil goose. It's a kilometer. Oh, basil goose. Such a. Will, I need you to play Monster Hunter with us. Mine stays real gay. I also have yes. Yes. I am glad I found like more ace communities through TikTok too, which makes me happy. See what I mean? It's such a niche meme. Does it also do crimes occasionally? Yeah, mine just devolves into more and more. I'm basically a tattoo account at this point. It's probably hurting my own stuff for like Warhammer and things, but whatever. I'm finding it very difficult to care at this point. Between Our Album sounds like a young adult romance novel. It does a little bit. It does. And then you end up on Book Talk, which is a scary place. Scary place. It's all porn. All porn. Dogs. I have a lot of social media dogs I follow. I like dogs. I also have a fair amount of doggles. They're cute. I can't find much more on TikTok. I upload miniatures on there, but it's been a while since I did. Yeah, I would say... I feel like it's not as many creators, but they do post pretty regularly. So, like, once you find them. Like, even not following a lot of hobby on TikTok, like, I still see a lot during the day. But I think it's because I found the accounts that, like, post regularly. This summer, young love blossoms between the algorithms. Get my movie voice on. I'll have to follow you in there if anyone wants to follow me on the old TikToks. I also have not been good about posting lately. It's on my list to do today. Let's get a few videos recorded. But if you want to follow me there for when I do, it is there. Fighting my brain right now, so once we're feeling a bit better, I'll get back to it. Just feels like such a grind for no payoff is the hard part with socials. Get a lot of world news, war news, controversial gaming news. You almost got a job at TikTok? It'll be interesting with our stupid government's trying to ban it, how all that works out too. Which also makes it very hard to be like, I need to prioritize TikTok content. And I just don't know how that's gonna turn out. I don't like feeling forced like I have to use Instagram, because Instagram's the worst platform. The niche tea girl can be fun? That's interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I got through 6 interviews for their anti-fraud team for TikTok shop and then was rejected. 6 interviews. Holy shit. That's crazy. I mean, if you're doing 6 interviews, are they pretty, like, involved? Yeah, all of them? Or is it more of a... what would the word be? Like a shorter interview for each of those? That seems pretty intense. They're pretty involved. It's an intense process. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have... I guess for a fraud team, though, that might be a bit more involved. That's crazy. Never stood those jobs with many rounds of interviews. I feel like that's a very American thing. I can understand, like, a screen with, like, really basic information and then an interview, because that's what I would do. When I was a recruiter, that's what we had for full-time interviews, was basically you would screen to make sure they can do the, like, basic job stuff, and then you would get the face-to-face. 6 rounds that's pretty intense. I wouldn't imagine that unless it's a extremely kind of technical job, or yeah, you're working with, like, sensitive information type stuff. That's pretty crazy. I think the most I've heard is, like, maybe 3. 3 interviews. Honor first, welcome in. How are you? Scroll back up here. She named it as a random nerd controversy. She did one at the Helldivers BS, one at the Lady Custody, stuff like that. Oh, okay. So kind of general nerd stuff. I mean, the government banning such an app feels like gross overreach. Yeah. Other hand, TikTok's specific for reasons in terms of national security. As for 110 a year, recruiters like, you're going to offer way more than that. I guess if you're offering that much. That's what all tech interviews are. The internship I had to do a year and a bit ago, I applied to one bank. They mentioned they had a 3-interview process for an internship. I did not return their emails. That's fair. Yeah, no. I'm going to enter data into spreadsheets probably, yeah. I don't know how it is these days, but Google's like that for a long time, like 8 long rounds. It's so crazy, but yeah, they're going to be offering that kind of money, and I think the biggest thing is, yeah, if it's very sensitive data, I can understand them wanting to, especially if it's kind of one of those, like, destination type, like, I work at Google kind of jobs. I can understand it a little bit more. You wouldn't have that for just, like, a normal job, no. Normal, like, average job. I feel like I butchered the way I wanted to say that, but I think I got my point across. Yeah, the unpaid internship that needs 5 years experience and a master's degree and 8 interviews. I got frustrated. Yeah, 3. I feel like 3 is kind of the limit where you're just like, ugh. Like, I've put enough of my time in for you to have an answer. I guess is what I would be frustrated about. There's no way I can maintain the facade of good little capitalist through that many rounds. Yeah. I don't know. What do you... Yeah, not know about me after 2 interviews that you still need to ask. Yeah, you're just bad at asking questions. Like, especially when, like, it's supposed to be all job-related, right? So you know the questions you need to ask. By now, I have given you the answers you need. You just need to decide. Yeah, just read the resume. The resume that you made me put in, that you made me attach, and then also type into your website. And the recruiter has already read. It's a frustrating process. Read your answers to previous rounds to make sure you're consistent. I don't know. And I'll be honest, with stream metrics down, I've thought about it. It's like, okay, well, if I have to go back to work, and then I think about some of this, and it's like, oh. You have money, I have skill. We'll trade skill for money. That's why I'm here. The CV attached and then also the info filled in manually. Like, what's the point? What's the point? I've already given you this. There says, my wife had between 5 to 7 interviews for her position. She's in the security field. Yeah, I feel like that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I'm gonna let all that dry a little bit. Let's see, we need to work on this cloak and get it started. Job market's extremely competitive right now, so that is why employers are able to have absurd interview processes. I feel like there should be some, I don't want to say law, but there should be some kind of oversight on all this. It's kind of nuts. Because, like, you have to, let's say you are already employed, you now have to take off time from your current job to go do all these ridiculous interview processes. Even if you don't, that's time away from looking from a job that doesn't make you jump through 20 hoops. Like, they just don't respect your time is the part that bothers me. It takes a lot, yeah. Recruiters are reading more. The companies have AI scanning the documents for keywords. I've seen so many where it's just like, put all the keywords you want at the bottom of your resume in white text so that the bot will pick up the keywords and you don't get immediately thrown out. And I think it's so messed up that you have to do stuff like that. I've been job searching for over 2 months now. It's been really difficult and scary, yeah. Employers are really taking advantage of the market. Yes, absolutely. I think there should be at least a little oversight. That's coming from someone who used to be a recruiter. It's, the other one. The evergreen jobs. The posts that are there, but aren't actually a position. Also messed up. I was recruited directly from training. My interview was like, how much do you want? Okay, let's finish the coffee. You start Monday. See, that is not the normal route, I would say. Or if it is, some of those don't pay super great. So I would say you're lucky. Do you need an employee? Would you like to be paid in gum? I can offer gum. They don't respect your time while interviewing. They won't in the job. Yes, that is a first impression of itself, right there. Keyword filtering's been a thing on resumes for a long time. Like it has, but I feel like I feel more people knowing that their stuff's been rejected, like just straight up bounced. Or like when I was in recruiting, obviously you're looking for keywords, but you weren't immediately removed from the system for not having a certain keyword. I feel like more of that is happening, where like you don't even get a chance. I think it used to be you had a leg up, and now you're just straight up removed. Tony, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. But I've been in the job for 7 years. Searching now sounds like a nightmare. Yeah. My single interview was very informal. They introduced me to the team during that. My wife's been job hunting for almost a year now. She has years of experience in corporate jobs and a master's degree. I finally told her to take a month off of looking for her own sanity. Yeah. That's really tough, Osiris. I'm sorry. See, I'm gonna mute for a second, Jen. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Every time I've gotten inside one has been from knowing people. Like I get that. Sorry, I was growling at the fact that the only way you get increases from what I've seen is hopping around also. So like from my time in corporate, loyalty wasn't really rewarded either. Which I always had a real problem with. Like specifically within my company, if I wanted to like move to a promotion in another team, they could only offer me so much money. But if an external candidate had applied, they can offer them more money. And that always pissed me off. There's so much of the I understand that's a lot of my tism coming in this conversation here. But a lot of things like that just make it so unappealing to go back to that like it just doesn't make sense to me in a way that makes me really, 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 really angry. all the things like that just add up to like, why the heck would I work for you? Why? What could you possibly offer me to counteract everything I'm talking about right now? My boss's sister worked at an employment agency. She took the one with the best grades, I guess. Actually wanted to chill. Wish employers were more loyal. I was with Amazon for 8 years and then laid off. Yeah, like, they don't care. And then boomers don't seem to understand is that loyalty has zero value these days. Yeah, no. No. You get the thing for your resume and you hop around. That's how you get pay increases. You take your experience, you bounce. Rinse, repeat. Until you can retire. A pizza party twice a year? Obviously. The culture, that's right. That was at Amazon. External hires were paid more, yeah. I know a coworker who's told to quit Amazon and get rehired for more money. It's so dumb. This is why she's looking to move. There's no forward growth in her current job. Major, okay, tech fruit company. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, it's rough. I'm sorry that she is still looking. I can only imagine how frustrating that is. I mean, I need it out so bad I made this, so I understand. Sometimes you just gotta get out. But when it's so hard to get back in, like, what do you do? Reds, welcome in. How are you today? I bought myself an under-desk walking treadmill. I've done, 16,000 steps so far. You've been cruising. Welcome in. I wish I could paint and walk. I would love to do the same. I know a few people here in chat do similar. I have one, but I just do it while I work out. Welcome on in. Glad you found something that's working for you. You can burn all the midnight oil you want. Ultimately, the person who decides if you're still employed sees you as a number. Yep. I am glad more people are saying they won't do that, though. That they won't do the overtime without the pay. And I think more people are waking up to it, which is good. Good to see. Still got a ways to go here, but good to see. But we organized one pizza party for this year outside the working hours. Yes. Your pizza party at 5:30 at night. I can't believe you don't appreciate it. Keep missing silver. Sorry, chat. I got a quest to write a piece of code that rationalizes people's jobs. If I can make it... I'm sorry. If I can make it... Sorry. If I could make it, I could stay, they said. Not my proudest doing it, but it worked out in the end. Oh, if you could do the quest. I'm sorry. My brain was not following you there for a second. I gotcha. I'm going to do content creation full time. I just don't have the personality for it. I don't know that I recommend it. It's tough applying for jobs I'm fully qualified, only to be rejected. I work way harder than I ever did at, like, a corporate job. And just, the return is just not worth it. I'll say that. The only reason I can do this is because I do commissions. If it was just content creation, no, I'd be back in the office. Usually the lads are on base. So no, the ones on bases are the ones that we've worked on stream. So the Terminators, the Assault, and the Ancient. Blanked on its name. No, the ones that we have done are on base. Bases are kind of my last step, Titan. So once they've already kind of gone through some painting, I get them based and then finished. So the ones that we've worked on are on bases. If I have any more silver before I put it away. So I keep missing stuff. I think we're good now. All right. We need to keep working on this disc. It's kind of the big thing for today. Let's go ahead and start to get our little eyeballs prepped. They expect you to be available during working hours. You need to pay for those hours. Yeah. I may not advance up the corporate ladder working my hard 40, but I feel so much better holding on to my vows. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If a director respects the employees and wants and put personal lives first, I feel like you've been very lucky with your job and that they respect your time. You think about doing commission style work for woodworking? Willing to keep it with custom furniture? I would say if anyone is considering any of that, whether that's content creation, commissions, start part-time and see how it goes. I will say that when I was going to do this, like when I was trying to make the decision to hop to full-time, I had enough in my savings for about 6 months just in case. And I've seen content creators not do that, and then they're having to go right back to what they were doing before. So if you wanted to try it, do it part-time, see how it goes. Get yourself in a good spot to try that, and then give it a try. I will caution that the return on your time is gonna be not great. It's not great. Yeah, building an audience, a portfolio takes a lot of time. You can absolutely do it. Don't think I am discouraging you, but it is more work than I think a lot of people think. Yeah, I mean, right now myself, I'm struggling a little bit because I'm fighting the old summer depression and trying to be productive. It's tough. You don't get sick days. You don't get you don't get some of that. You can absolutely do it, but try it part-time. Don't hop into. I've seen too many do the hop and then have to hop back. Set yourself up for success is my advice. Do some of that prep work while you've still got a little bit of a safety net there. Writes 3 paragraphs on an Instagram post, gets 2 random likes and 1 from my mom. Content creation. My favorite is when I spend hours and hours and hours on a model and I get like, I don't know, 300 likes. I post like a pile of boxes for a commission. Thousands of likes. I haven't done anything in that photo other than, put them into a pile. Year-over-year process. There's some projects I want for my house that I can use for portfolio building. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's just the advice I'm going to give for anyone thinking about it. You can absolutely do it, but set yourself up for it. And realize that the return is pretty low. Unless you really get some growth, which is another tricky part with content creation, is some people, like a lot of people call it luck. It's finding that right audience at the right time. Which isn't entirely luck, but part luck. Some people never find that. But it's absolutely a part of the equation. I'm doing content creation, posting a lot of models I painted. They got 0 likes or views. I think the other thing that's annoying with content creation is so much of your time is promoting yourself somewhere else. So 12 hours of my week is here on Twitch, but so much more of that is other places to try and get people here. That makes sense. Mostly random stuff. Most of my work's been tables, but furniture mostly. Plan on getting into custom framing soon. That'd be cool. That's really cool. I think a lot of people would love a custom bespoke piece for their home. Yeah, absolutely. think there's also, like, obviously there's, like, Etsy, but they take a fair amount of... I feel like their fees and stuff are getting a little wild for people. But there are marketplaces like that for custom stuff. You can even start there and then kind of move to your own site as you grow. There's so many, like, different ways to do it now. Different places you can kind of put your stuff. People just don't like paying custom bespoke piece pricing. That's the that is difficult, especially with economy the way that it is. If anyone wants to work healthcare, I mean, if anyone wants to be a healthcare here, toss us cookies. We have more openings than we have employees. Help me. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. I wish I could. Oh, so, yeah, if someone made an additional opening this week. Rightfully so, but... not brave enough to post pictures. I'm too sensitive for social interaction. Oh, that's the best part, though. You can block anyone you want. Don't let that scare you. You can block anyone you want. It's one of my favorite parts of Twitch. Someone's being a child, I just send slam after them. Or I do it myself. It feels good. Chat, go out and block someone today. It feels real good. Don't let that scare you. I like Nikki shipping's a bit more for a dining room table than minis. I think that's why you mentioned the frame or the frames and things. This could be good. Oh my gosh. Let's all block Nikki. No! I gave you the advice. Don't block me. You guys have no more resistance to body checking a child. Yeah, school's out. Slam eating well here in the chat. Sometimes I just like to do it. Sometimes if you're a little extra annoying, I do it. It's great. It feels great. Oh, now the 4th, 5th, and 6th of that shifts. I'm picking up more overtime. I mean, more money for you, Will. More money. Money is good, but not at expense of sanity. Money good, though. Oh, the mail's coming around. Gotcha. Yeah, don't pick up too much overtime over there. But money good. I'm just gonna mute to the mail stuff. I think it's safe. Okay. I'm gonna have the Scott studies if it's the death of me. Broiled golden boys or my cold dead chicken fingies. I'm glad they'll have a good home. I'm excited for you to get them. Oh, okay. Knowing that there's so much more to highlight on the opposite side of this disc is slowing me down a little bit. Fading! Giant bork. Thank you, Termican, for the bits. The giant Simon. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, bork. There'll be many boxes that they're shipping. Yep, many boxes. Many boxes handle it. Alright, we're almost back around. We can do it, chat. Like every other every other house, the mail person's stopping at. Oh, okay. Lots of package. Everyone get package. Alright. I did miss one little spot of gold, so let's get that before I forget it. We should get more borks when she borks? You mean the channel points? I don't want her to bork more. She borks enough. Yeah, she needs less borks. That's the actual answer. We've considered getting a train her for her. Because it's making us a little crazy. Where is my silver? There it is. She can't be tamed, no. But she needs to be. But she needs to be. For our sanity, she needs to be. I think it's especially, well, part of it's the breed. She's a herding dog. But our previous one barely barked. It would have to be a pretty crazy thing for Simon to like lose his mind like that. So I think coming from a dog that never did to her, it's been a lot. Losing her mind. Do you guys know dogs don't speak English? Wild if true. What do they speak then, Will? What do they speak? Let's see what else is going on. Tomorrow, we're going to play some more Dead Space. I'm very excited to get back to Dead Space. The Wednesday crew did unlock another Wednesday stream, so if you guys are enjoying the Wednesday streams, that sub goal is below my face. It sounded like Wednesday crew wants to get back to Ace Attorney when we are done with Dead Space, so I think that's the plan for now. But if you're enjoying the Wednesday streams, we have our sub goal. Curious how far we can get tomorrow. I feel like I slowed down a bit last session. I was distracted by Adepticon stuff happening, but see if we can get a good chunk tomorrow. I believe part 2 is now up on YouTube if you would like to catch up. I'll throw my YouTube here in the chat. Should be under the video game playlist. It and Ace Attorney are both up. You want to catch up and see what those are about? Nikki streams are the best stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Shameless streamer, thank you, Will. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. I kind of mentioned yesterday, it's a tough time for streaming, but I'm always glad when we get to hang out. So thank you. I also kind of want to play that Japanese game where you do the photography. I think that'd be fun together. Maybe we just do it. We can learn Japanese together, chat. What's the game called? A Shashingo. So you have like this small town that you walk around and you take photos. And you get like little postcard or little flashcards of different words. And you get to learn Japanese. I think it's made by, it's a little indie game. It's made by, I think, one person. But it looks really cute. No, we're drinking it, Will. We're drinking it. It's different. Different. No, I think, yeah. Yeah. I've been playing, the Spy Anya game. How was that? JPEG, hello, how are you? Oh, well done. JPEG, what you up to today? We still Final Fantasy-ing? I did not play yesterday, so I'm not any further than I was. Still like level 94. It's really cute. Good. I never know like how much like actual gameplay those types of games have. You finished last night? Nice, congrats. You hit 102 last night, Scott? Congrats. So like a zone and a half to go though. I know I have to go back and do like the Aether Currents and stuff too at some point. I've done like, I'm doing the blue quests on the way, but I'm sure there are others I need to collect. Alright, there is our spikies highlighted. The bling has started. He's definitely getting shiny now. Scott doesn't drink, but he's a toker smoker, a reefer reaper, a bud panda. He is not. No, he is not. Sly, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. I tried the THC drink and didn't care for it. My head felt floating and I didn't like it. That's fair. I don't think I'd want to do a stronger one, but the one I tried was pretty good. But I also had that gummy that made me feel real weird. Like, not a good weird, just weird. Bro, so hello, how are you today? We're pimping Ahriman's ride up here. That's right, Nikki Exhibit. I heard you like... heard you like Thousand Suns. What you up to today? Today in the office I was listening to all the Dawn Trail music. My work felt like a boss fight. Would recommend. I like that JPEG. That's a good way to get through the workday there. Alright, I think we need to start, let's start highlighting the bottom. I was gonna... No, we'll do this first. Then we can work on the backpack while all that dries. I like that I managed to make the applause proceed. It's like your entrance line. I like it. Get your own little... A couple of you have adopted some entrance noises. I wanted to try the drinks. I liked the 3 milligram. That was nice. Since we were still playing D&D, it was just kind of a nice chill drink. All goo, all goo. Ooh, looking some possible minis. What are our options, Burroso? What are we looking at? We're trying to add all of the bling today. I want to put them together. That's the end goal. I want him together before we rip this room apart. Some Big Shot streamer has a July challenge. Would be pretty cool if he joined them. Ooh, some of the Necron dudes. One's from the box set. Nice. They got some cool stuff. I'm excited to see, bro, so. Some Big Shot streamer needs to pick their pressure, too. Ooh. Then, oh, crunchies. I love crunchies. And Connie mailed me those plastic treats from Heaven's Gate. Nothing's been as good since. They're so good. Crunchies are my favorite, too, from what's been sent over to me. Hobnobs are also very good, though. Those are probably, like, close second for me. Crunchies and Hobnobs. First are free, as are multiple ones. Sometimes I might charge, but Crunchies should be sure. They're so good. I wish we had something similar. Like, I can go to the stores that, like, import stuff, but paying a little bit more for it. I wish we had something similar. They're very good. I need to get a box ready of goodies. Then Wasted Mind found more of those gummies that we had yesterday. Now I want to try, like, 20 of those. They had so many flavors. Like you said, there's like 8 different strawberries. So obviously I gotta compare the strawberries. Name your price, Music Man. Buy all my minis. Got him. Got him. That'd be a lot of crunchies, though. A lot of crunchies. Maybe worth. Maybe worth. Well, I'm excited to see your Necrons. What is everyone else working on for the July challenge? Reminder, all the details are in the Discord. You will need a before photo before you dive in, so make sure you read through the deets before you start painting. I don't know what I'm working on yet, so I will join you guys when I figure it out. Probably next week I'll figure something out. It's tough because my next month is a lot of batch painting. I have Rubric Marines, more Imperial Fists, and Scarab Occult. So it's a lot of batch painting already for me, so another squad's gonna be tricky, but figure something out. I'll join in. I think I need a break from that thing. What's it called? The thing with infinite horrors, everyday life. Yeah, get a break from that. I've been escaping into video games, so I totally get it. I just hide in there for a bit. Okay, that's all washed. Now that's gotta dry. Yeah, that life thing. It do be lifing. That's for sure. That's for gosh darn sure. Alright, small break. What are the 3-legged Necron dudes called? Chat, help us out. The large blades. I'm trying to remember. And I can't. Destroyers, maybe? That might be right. Ban yourself. Cool. I do use Vallejo primer. Yep. I use the black Vallejo surface primer. Thank you, Slim. Thank you. Appreciate that. My husband, everyone. Alright, we're gonna start working on, he's got like the magic fire on his hand here. We're gonna start that and then we'll do the regular fire underneath. So Scorpic, maybe that's right. Lucky woman, I know. Come on, Celestra, you can do it. I believe. That's it. Your Scorpex crew. There you go. Sorry, I know some Necron things. I don't know all the Necron things. I don't think I actually learned a lot of the names for the new stuff, if I'm honest. Which is probably bad. I should probably do that. Hexmark is the shooty boy. Yesterday we were trying to figure out Chaos Knight weapons, and I about lost my shit because, like, I don't understand why every Knight loadout has to have a different name. Like, just say what weapon it is. It's okay, Games Workshop. You can say a Knight with blah blah weapon. That's okay. I don't have to know that an Executioner is this weapon. I about lost my mind. And I think, like, some of that happens where it's like, you know what? I'm just not going to learn it. I just don't care. I don't care enough to sit here and memorize that this thing is called this and it has this weapon. It's annoying. I'm done. It seems all Scorpex are 3-legged. The Primerative started to take the piss with it. Yeah, like, it's just tell me what weapon you have. Why do I have to know what your name is? So, it's so annoying. And I get it. People are like, well, the data sheets. No, I understand it, but it's still annoying. These can be true at the same time. It's still annoying. But yeah, I think the knights is where I always get it. Like, knights and vehicles are just like, just say it's this with this weapon. It's okay. Doesn't have to have a special name. Plasma dudes is better than Hellblasters anyway, right? I was trying to remember what... I think I was working on a Terminator and someone called it, like, a very hyper-specific name. And I'm like, yes, but it's still a Terminator. It's just... It's okay. Chill out. You know the difference between a warden, a paladin, and a crusader? Good, because neither do I, and I own them. Yeah, just chill out. Oh. Sorry, chat, I'm ranty today. Because I just want to play video games. And I'm taking it out. I feel like that's just my feelings on Warhammer in general right now. There's just like a lot of annoyingness that I'm just kind of over. If that makes sense. I still have all my stuff. I'm still excited to try Age of Sigmar, but there's just a lot of annoying stuff that I can't overlook anymore. Seems I'm missing the bases for you guys. Oh, lesson learned, never move house. Moving it's a lot. Well, you got plenty of time to find bases. Do you have, like, at least temporary ones you can put them on? Before classes, you choose the loadout. Yes. Questress, Cerastus, Dominus, Acastus. What weapon do you want on it? You're done. Agreed. You're done. Paperclip time! Whatever works. What is everyone else going to be working on today? Gross has got the Necrons. Saren is doing some painting. I'm gonna guess Sly's doing some painting after work. What do we got, chat? I probably won't again until stream on Sunday. Depending on how quickly I can get the room together. Because I think I'll be building once I am put back together here. We got rubrics to build. Got the Imperial Fists. I've just got to figure out shoulders, and then they're ready to roll. Yeah, I think I've got a lot of building in my future now. The cycle continues. I do want to finish building. We built the Black Knight and the Squires for Kingdom Death here on stream. I kind of want to go back and finish. I've got a couple more of the Squires to build. Probably carve some time out to do that. Complete the Kingdom Death Dragon for starters. Look at my gray ones, decide which to paint. Sounds like a good plan. Alright. Let's see. Ahriman goes this way. Make sure we get the highlighting in a way that makes sense. And let's get our blue out. Here is my blue. The Ragnar would be my reward. When I'm through with one or two of the backlog, that sounds like a good way to do it, Termican. Part of me wants to do Malifaux for the July challenge. I may do that. I would do the Bushido, but I've already started that box. I guess I could do the rest of the box. That's still like 7 miniatures? Maybe I do that. take a break from the Warhams. Because I'm going to have a lot of Skaven coming up as well. You're challenged to do whatever suits you, I know. I just want to... I can't be mad at other people for not reading and then not read myself, you know? For a text-based platform, a lot of people on Discord don't like to read. So I figure I should also read. Oh. Yeah, knowing that I've got all these ratties coming in. What's the point in wielding power if you don't abuse it? I know. You right. What am I thinking? Trying to be fair and stuff. Boring. Bro, so have you been playing any games? That's your ready to use power. Oh, I started bolt gun. What do you think so far? At MSQ last night, got to watch a Pictomancer bonk guys with a big hammer. That's pretty great. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about like older content with Pictomancer. I'd like to try Picto at some point. Just with how long I'm taking to poke through the story here, it'll be a while. It's fun. Sorry, chat, I need to step away just 1 second for my silly nose. I will be back in just 1 moment. Be right back. Okay, that's better. A little repetitive. I'll be honest. I didn't finish Bolt Gun. It was fine, and I liked seeing the like some of the different critters in it. But yeah, it's kind of the same like 10 critters over and over and over. I thought it was okay. I thought it was alright. I know people are... I don't think I'm gonna finish either yet. I know people got like excited that it was getting an expansion or whatever, but I didn't think it was worth it. I am glad that there are more Warhammer games to check out, but... Let's see, Dragonwing while watching Nikki stream. Thanks for dragging with me. I appreciate it. Are you game passing, Broso? I feel like that's a good game for game. That's what you're doing. I don't want to highlight these. I figure out exactly what edge I want to do for these. I feel like maybe the back edge actually makes more sense. Nah, we'll fix that one. That's all right. I don't think both's the answer. It's very heavy metal, but now we'll do the front. On Game Pass, I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. I need orange scripts, but I can't find... Oh, the collectible fish. I'm like, what are we... I'm sorry. I wish I could help. Definitely want... Maybe we start in the center and kind of work our way out and make sure it makes sense. The tough part is so much of this is going to be covered by Ahriman. I want to make sure we have highlights still sticking out from his feet. But then that it makes sense with the rest of the disc. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, so I got Game Pass for a month. I think that's probably what I'm gonna maybe do with Game Pass. Like every now and then I'll re-up, play some games that maybe I'm like hesitant to do full price. Otherwise, I'd like to just get them on Steam. Anyone else playing anything good? I kind of want to put something else on my handheld. I initially had Dragon Quest XI on my handheld, but it's a little too powerful and I was running out of battery a lot faster than some of the smaller games that I had played on it. I want to put another small or maybe a visual novel on it and start to have it. Tried another game I tried for lulz. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I enjoyed it. What did you get? Another Game Pass? Oh no. Oh no. His name's Blarkiel. I hate that game. It makes me angry to think about is how much I hated that game. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're enjoying it. But it makes me legitimately angry how much I hated that game. I did too when I tried it initially. You enjoy waifus. You enjoy battleships. Imagine buying them into a free gacha game. As far as gacha games go, it's actually pretty good. I was surprised. I don't play a lot of phone games. You get a lot of content. I was surprised for Azure Lane. It's the first gacha system I've ever used. Yeah, I feel like it's not as heavy-handed as a lot of the other ones, for sure. And, like, it is kind of fun to mess around with stuff. I haven't played in a while now, but I was surprised when I played it. I subscribe to Ubisoft Premiums and play their upcoming Star Wars game. I hope you enjoy. I know a lot of people are excited for it. Not my jam, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope it does well with so many people, like, so excited for it. I hope it does well. I hope it's what everyone wants. Lowered expectations, followed the planned missions that I had some fun. I'm glad you had fun. The game does make me very angry. Like, I didn't even have, like, a lot of expectations. And it still managed to not meet any of them. My bar was pretty close to the floor, and I was still hating it. Nobody was more surprised than me. That's okay, I just get time to play other stuff. I guess I'll ask chat, do you have a game like that, chat, where you thought, heck it, I'll give it a shot, and you end up really loving it? Cabela's good. I struggle to trust Ubisoft, same. I don't think they get my money. But also I don't think their type of game is for me anyway, so. So it works out. I don't think you're ever gonna see this little scarab, but I'm gonna go ahead and highlight it just in case. It only lasted for a couple of days, though. I think I made it 4 hours in a Starfield, Broso. And I don't know if you've been here for the story, but like I got to that point and I literally said out loud, like, why am I playing this? I don't have to do this. And then I uninstalled it. And that was it. I don't have to suffer through this. I've enjoyed the last few that you've played. Their system of maps makes me just crazy. The just run around for pointless shit makes me absolutely insane. I'm in the grocery store. Come back to find the disc looking magical. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Hope groceries and errands went well. What else are you up to today? Hey, Raimir, how are you? The maps are super good now? For Ubisoft, or? Yeah, or Starfield. Did Starfield finally have maps they should have had at launch? Is that what you're telling me? And yes, I'm gonna be snarky about it. I have many decisive bones in my body. When I dislike a game, I uninstall it so quickly. I have found I do that a lot more too now. There's just simply not enough time. If I'm not enjoying it, I eat it. Bye. Boy, bye. Howdies. Starfield can't be fixed. Yeah, it's sad. It's such a bad. Yeah, that's my take exactly. I think for me, like you can say a game's not for you, and like it still be a good game. Starfield's just a bad game. That's my hill, and I will die on it. It's just objectively a bad game. Watching the decline of Star Wars makes it hard to be excited about Outlaws. Yeah. I was never super into Star Wars, so it's really easy for me to be like, I'm good. But I could understand for those who have been in Star Wars for a while that would be very difficult. It just works. Looking at the GW web store, and the Dark Elf Charybdis is shown as in stock. Isn't that an old model? Yeah, the War Hydra is made out of the exact kit. It's out of stock. The other build. Unfortunately, you can't get that one. Okay. What? It just uh. Alright, working on the eyes underneath here. Then we gotta decide what I'm working on. We're just gonna keep hopping around. Till we get them together today. Let's go try. Part of me wants to pop him off his base just so we can see what that looks like. Let's do it. Yoink! Ugh, fancy. I think that's enough. Got some bling there. Got a little bit of cleanup to do, but we got some good bling. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup before we move on to whatever's next. Have you built the dragon? Since the wyvern or the wing only has a small pass at the hand, makes it hard to glue stable. I have the wings separate right now because I have not started painting yet. So he is built, but in sub-assemblies. I could see that being a pain though, yeah. Alright. There is disc. I guess we can go ahead and base coat for the fire. While the eyes are also drying. We have a lot of fire down here. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today? Anything exciting here? Or for those here in the States, anything for the 4th coming up? I think a lot of people on vacation this week. Kind of feeling like I should have done the same, but we here. Part of me kind of wishes I had decided to do the room this week. Let's take the week. Oh well. Let's see. I use because the gel dries too slow. Would have to be more stable, I guess. Need your help later? Okay. We're gonna rotate the racing rig. Let's go. Sick. Let me know when. To make sure the monitor will fit against the wall. Oh, okay. Here. I guess my other question is, do you want the green screen thing we have? Exalted, hello, how are you? Look at our little guy. How you doing? How goes Final Fantasy? Riot, hello. Here to blah for a bit before I get to fillings redone. I am so sorry. That's definitely blah central right there. Welcome in. I hope that it goes okay today. I'm sure that it will. Whose dumb idea was I get a 49-inch ultra wide? Yeah, who would have done such a thing? What about the green screen? Just a room divider put behind me and block the door. I think that would be a good idea, whichever way you go. I think that makes sense. You do a green screen though, we can put you anywhere. You could be anywhere. Pretty good. Got hit 100. Cleared X1 yesterday. Got minor to 100 today. Nice. Congrats. I'm 94 right now. I'm poking along because I'm trying to not be Nikki. I'm trying to not skip all of the cutscenes and get all the dialogue. Because I kind of regret rushing through some of the previous expansions. I'm taking my time. But I'm working on Dancer right now. I'm enjoying it. It does feel a little bit like the MSQ is a bunch of like filler stuff, but I think that's okay. I think I'm digging it. Need to unlock Tombstone gear, sitting at level 100, 2,000 tombstones. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't even know what the new ones are called. Tombstone's easy. I've already got all the new Tombstone gear. Oh, yeah, the Podex, okay. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Just the anticipation of getting drilled in my mouth that sucks. I feel like waiting for stuff like that's always like the worst. Like it's still not fun, don't get me wrong, but I feel like even waiting for it's even the anxiety of you having to go and do it is worse. Nothing to spend the Podex on at the moment. Gotcha. Got green on his backpack. Well, let's clean up the backpack for a little bit. I'm just sorry. I'm losing steam, chat. I'm just low on steam in general this week. My bad. We struggling a bit. Waste of mine. Would you like a snack? Why sit here and struggle? Why struggle when could snack? Yes. Any advice for priming in a Texas summer? It's hot AF. Are you doing rattle can? Trying to think if there's anything specific. I'll be honest, it's part of the reason we got an airbrush. Yeah, prime in the morning, the heat and humidity are lower. Bring the models inside to cure, yeah. Trying to think if there's just anything else. Enjoy 3 a.m. priming, or yeah, because I think even in the evenings it would be too high. So it just doesn't cool off. Mornings are really the best time. Unfortunately, no. And I know I hate when my advice is always like spend the money for an airbrush. So I'm trying to not do that. But that's a big reason that we switched, was the humidity and being able to do it when we wanted. But I primed like 3 a.m. some Raveners in my garage. The models are still slightly bumpy. Rinsad, hello. How are you? Squeezel, hello. How are we doing today? Curing in the bathroom with the fan on. If you don't have a garage, that's a good one. Direct sun, the primer. Oh, sorry. In direct sun, the primer will cure where it hits the model. Yeah. You'll get basically dried paint. Alright, let's take a break for a snack. Wait, some mine? Do you want to pick today? I picked gummies yesterday. What would you like? Oh yeah, the 14 mount is happening on Twitch now. If you guys want the little chocobo, make sure you hop on. That started today. Today is the actual official launch, so it's probably gonna be busy today. But if you guys want to hop in and get that. If you're getting bumps, you need to move closer to the model. Primer's drying before it hits the model. Yeah, so basically you're just spraying dried paint at that point because it's drying so quickly. Yeah, if there's something you're looking at, wait, it's mine. I am up for what else? I just might have to have a tiny bite if it's something with wheat. I'll just do a small bite. Big bun. The big one. Which I believe is this one. Alright, so we have a custard pan. Pan means bread in Japanese. This custard pan is a Japanese classic. Baked with locally sourced wheat, the moist dough develops a generous, luscious custard filling. Each bite is a moment of indulgence. I want to try it. No, let's go. I'm good with that. I will just have a small bite and then let Scott try it. Because I only... Oh, that smells really good. Because I only get a bite, I'm gonna go right for the middle. So I can get the custard. KT, welcome in. How are you? I want to try that custard. Mmm. Going straight for it. That's good. I'm getting what now? You're getting this. Getting bread with some custard. Mmm. Well, then you can eat the bread and I'll just eat the custard. No, these are part of the Japanese snack box that we've been getting, KT. So Sakura Co. has these monthly boxes based around a theme. And they have different goodies we get to try. And it's really good. Mm. I wish I could have more, but that's very good. Very, very good. I will probably steal a little bit more of the custard later, but I think you'll like it, Scott. It's pretty good. Alright. I'm glad you liked it too, so I know you're excited to try it. Glad you like it. It's very good. Walnut mochi sounds really good. It does. We will save that for another day. They all sound really good is the tough part. I'm really excited to try that tea also that I showed you guys. It's bright green. It looks real good. Alright. Nice backpack. Let's clean up the gold a little bit and we'll edge highlight. And the backpack's kind of ready to go. We'll do a little bit of a silver highlight later, but... for anyone coming in, sorry, we're working on Ahriman. We have his disc that he will sit on. So that's coming together. We've also got a bunch of sub-assemblies for his cloak and everything. So we're getting there. He's just got a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces. Go ahead and just lay him here. We were just taking a small snack break. Alright, Painter's Mask. I'd be safe to prime in a well-ventilated room. You'll just want to make sure for overspray. Would be the only thing there. You've got a box or something to catch your overspray. I think one thing that we have picked up that I also like, and maybe if you're having to do more of this indoors, we got like a little air purifier. And even with like the airbrush hood and everything, it's just nice to have the air purifier going. Yeah, I don't think I could recommend it still in the room, but like if you're absolutely desperate, no other choice. I think I would rather try the outside with the I think I'm kind of on the same boat with Scott. I don't think I'd recommend it, but that is the best option, then take all the precautions you can. I painted my arm unassembled. Sucks so much. Price of buying secondhand models, yes. I know a lot of people will do like the eBay rescues and stuff, but they kind of make me crazy with how people assemble minis. But yeah, that's the price you pay for it. You don't get to assemble it the way you want it. I think even just leaving the cloak out alone makes it worth the sub-assembly. Being able to get the inside part of that cloak. The cheap fume hoods for airbrushes. Some of those come with piping to vent out a window, yeah. I haven't looked at the... We have, I think, a little bit pricier kit with the vent and everything, but that may be worth looking at even if you don't have an airbrush. Just to use it for the rattle can. New Hive Tyrant soon. Gonna build a new Wing Tyrant. I don't know if I want to give him a sword or whip or 2 swords. No, the whip is technically his loadout now. Yeah, sorry, I don't play enough to be able to give a good recommendation. Any NID players? Any thoughts? Oh, you're using the Wraithbone, so the contrast one. Let's just go ahead and get more of the backpack here. It's really cool. I prefer talons, for example. The Rust-Oleum I've got for Metal Minis is pretty good in the heat. About to go get my last Bushido models primed. I'm glad the Rust-Oleum's working out for you. I'm trying to remember what's on my Wing type Tyrant. I think I have talons on mine. I think I went for just a ton of attacks. Do you have a color scheme in mind for your Bushido steps, Scott? Or are you going with kind of the box art? Alright. Let me noob. Hello, how are you? Sorry. Struggling today. And we stretch and get back at it. What are you up to? What you got going on? So I so badly want to start putting them together. Maybe we do that. Maybe that'll help me. Okay, I know for sure this can go on. I feel like this should be blue though, so let's do that real quick. Sometimes they're so covered, it's hard to know if you need to paint it up, but we definitely do for him. Thank you, Term, again. If you'd like to see the gold workup, I do have a video on it. That was one that I got enough questions I felt like needed a video. Thank you, Term, again. While you're there, you can also check out Dead Space and Ace Attorney. I will also, I think for the June challenge, I'm going to wait till we rearrange the room, and it'll be the first video with the new room setup. Well, that's exciting. Probably just a box art for them. That's fair. Nothing much. Ooh, bought a new gaming PC. Not one of those expensive ones, but improvement over the current rig. That's exciting, though. Congrats. That new PC feel is real nice. Congrats. What are you going to play first on it? Got lined up. I remember when we did upgrades on my computer, like loading up Cyberpunk. So like max graphics right out the bat. That felt nice. It felt nice being able to do that and it wasn't chugging along. Total War Warhammer 3? Sounds like a good one. Enjoy. Super exciting. About that deal. And check because I want to try GW Gold again. Need a new primer anyway since the wedding box drank my whole Corax. So I will say in that video, it starts with Games Workshop and then I swap over to Scale. But they're, I don't super love a lot of the layering metallics for Games Workshop. I don't think they blend as nicely. But it does start with Retributor, so if you want to check it out, it is there. You probably know this pain, but I hate painting the spikes on Tyranids if it overlays the skin. So hard to not paint over. Yeah, you have to be just really careful. I do know this pain. I do know that pain. As much as I love the buggies, there are definitely... I know the actual pain, too, where you're, like, trying to hold on to the bug, and the actual spikes are, like, digging into your skin. There is pain with bugs. But they're so cool, it's worth it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Chat, what are some of those things on models that you hate doing like that? I feel like gold trim kind of ends up in that bucket. That thing where you know you're probably gonna have to touch it up again. The other thing I really hate? Space Marine backpacks. Like when you have this, but then you need to paint the Space Marine shoulder. I almost always bump the bottom of the backpack. Unless I'm really, really, really careful. I hate painting that little spot. I can do, oh, with undercuts? Is it really army if you don't bleed for it? It is a rite of passage. Nids and some of the chaos stuff. Very, very pokey. Very, very pokey. Alright, I'll go ahead and just keep working on this piece. I really want to throw that backpack on, so. Obviously some of this we can still work on with the backpack on, but a little bit easier with it off. I can still smell that bread over there, and it's... But I won't, I must be good. Okay, there's that side. Side. I forgot he's got two little bits here. That's silver as well. I guess I'll say again in case for the Kingdom Death people, it sounds like the sale for June is going to be today, so keep an eye out. I'll tag our Discord like I normally do when I see it go up. Just be aware. I know as soon as I start to do my workout, that's when it's going to go up. They wait till I'm not at the computer. Then it goes up. Alright, I feel like we're at a good spot to go ahead and just put this backpack on. Let's take one sub-assembly out of the mix. Let's also make sure and get that other shoulder on before I do. Which we can, so let's do it. Got a few games. Oh, 40K in this weekend. My Necron scored a big win versus Gene Circle. A minor loss to Black Templars. Nice. I'm so glad you got some game time. That is with your... Sorry, we were talking Nurgle. Is that what you were playing with? Why do I want to say sisters? I feel like that might not be right. Second guessing myself now. But glad you got games. Anyone else playing here lately? It's been all video games in this house. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that. Make sure that lines up nicely. Okay. Nurgle Demons. Okay, we're on the planning board. Just trying out paints for now. Main factions are Necrons and Blooders. Okay, sorry. Someone else was talking Nurgle. Trying out the paints. Oh, wait, we feeling so far with what we've tried? I feel like you get a lot of fun paint options with Nurgle. If you want to go contrast, they're good for that. Even kind of the slap chop kind of works too for them. Hey, Sarkarius, welcome in. How are you? We're working on Ahriman again today. We're kind of getting to a point where I can glue some stuff on. Still got a good amount of work for him, but he'll at least be together to balance things out and see where we're at. Honestly, I kind of want to put the cloak on. That feels like a big step, but I think we're getting close. As you get a game between my Thousand Sons and Friends Deathwatch. Didn't go well for my sons. Oh no. What was the, what from the Deathwatch gave you some trouble? I think we might be good, though. So I can clean that up while it's on. I don't see anything else being blocked. Let's do it. We are getting close, chat. It's Warhammer. Are you on just the store page, Rosso? Because it's awful. Let me tell you of GW's fun gaming loop. Here we go. Noob says, that's right, Toxic Wasteland. Black skin plague bearers with the glowy green. Okay, here's the loop. Find 50 mil bases. Add to basket. Sign in. Choose your country. Yep. Find basket empty. Find bases again. Makes sense. Add to basket. Let's see. Sign in again. Oh no. Repeat. Oh, you actually wanted to buy those? Wild. You actually were gonna use those? They didn't anticipate that. How could they have known you actually wanted to purchase them? I did! Wild. So weird you'd want to do that. See a little bit of the cloth. I want to go ahead and get. I don't think you can actually see it, but just in case. It's on eBay always cheap. Yeah, not always, unfortunately, with shipping. Especially like the weird sizes. I think it's one of the dreadnoughts is on like a 90 mil or something. Like that one's always a weird price and harder to find. Sometimes easier just go to the source. Well, unless you have to sign in 8 times. Then maybe not, but... You're a weird size. Well, yeah. Slam just bullied so hard. It's high school all over again. Horrible high school flashbacks. Bro says, I ran the game at Mutual Haunts for the bases. Oddly, GW worked out the cheapest. That is interesting. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd type. Yeah, no, that is surprising. I felt like a terrible person. That combo is pretty great, Slam. Pretty great. He's so mean. What a bully. No bully streamer. There's always Temu, but you're rolling dice. Yeah, I don't even want to touch. No. I don't even want to touch that. I can see you carrying a giant saxophone as your expression fell there. It's like I'm right back there. Hey, Warmaster, welcome in. How are you? Looking at the references for my artwork. What are you working on? The living for heresy is real, so are curious. I've been doing everything in my power to support it buying the GW resin. Even though those basic kits are out of stock for 8 months, only be back in stock for 10 minutes, being sold out again. I have to admit, recast resin and printers are just less of a heartache. Yeah? Yeah. I feel that. It's, they don't make it easy. But those Renegade Forge Worlds make it very easy, which I totally understand. Why did he do so? He hit me with the one, too. He just bullied me. A coconut crab. Ooh, Drider, that's cool. That's a fun project. And yeah, you'd get all kinds of fun references to work on with that. No more of that. No, he was too much him. Just kidding. It was funny. Yeah, no, people don't need that. That was funny. Alright, we're just gonna do some quick highlights, and then I think I want to glue this bad boy together. The bases for this army are on the way, which is exciting. So he will have the kind of white cobbley stone base that we've done for some of the others. So that'll look good with all of our colors here. It gets better, and I'll explain this. I tried mobile. Their search function on my browser does quirky things, typical of a mom and pop million-pound company. Imagine a search function where you start to type your desired item. Suggested item appear. Not seeing your item, you continue to type your item out. Only for the search bar to say, nope, erase return typed. Yep. Yep. So I use the site pretty often with commissions because I use it for references and to like do the 360 view. When I started to having to use that site, like I just actively avoid it now. I will try to find some other way to find the model I'm working on. I will go to Google Images before I go to the actual website. It's such a pain in the ass. Getting a drink, it's warm. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Once I have a maid for the sub-faction of my world building, especially the ones, from the Deep Sea Cult, GW website just causes me rage, yeah. I will actively avoid it if I can. I think the thing that still gets me is I used to say, if someone came into streamer like, how do I get into Warhammer? I'd be like, well, go check out the website and see if there's anything you like on there. Like, what army pulls your interest? Now it's even just hard to do that, because I don't want to directly send a new person into just this half-baked website and be like, alright, try and figure out what you like while you sign in 10 times. And I think there's a point, too, where it'll just reload the page rather than where you were at. So you have to go, like, it just yeets you back to the front page. And there's just so much, like, little things like that. Everybody's just laughing about it now. Yeah, yep. That's where I'm at. But it does make me angry because I have to use it for my job. Did the right arm wing with a small amount of... Oh, some wires now. Dragon gets rest now till primers here. Let's go. Congrats on getting it done, Termican. Sounds like it was quite the project today. Use Pinterest for reference ideas. Yeah, mine is just because I'm doing like official box art. Sometimes I have to get on there and be like, what is this? What is this piece? The old 360 views were great for that, and now the new stuff is, if it even works, it's kind of a pain to get to. GW somehow made the new webpage worse than the old one. Used to order from GW, always buying from retailers these days, yeah. They did. And I know part of it was they wanted to combine Forge World and like the regular Games Workshop stuff. But man, the cost to do that is too high. I miss the old website a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and do the edges with the pink. It makes more sense than the cream. Looks a little sharper, I think. Let me get this real quick. I'm not trying to avoid you, chat. Just painting around the screen makes me a little nervous. Let's see, the Mother in the Sea Abyss, the giant infested pistol shrimp, and a tank shell crab. Made those when... Oh, before I moved to digital art. Okay, so you're kind of moving some of your concepts over to digital too. That's cool. I am just getting started with... I don't even want to call it digital art. I'm trying to learn digital art. With my emotes. It's quite the learning curve. I'm sure that you've done way more than I have, but... Definitely a learning curve. We're getting there, Honor First. Welcome back. We got backpack onto cloak. And I'm trying to get cloak ready to put onto him. So piece by piece, we're getting them together, which is exciting. What else you got planned today? What's the point of adding Forge Road if they're slowly dismantling it, moving all the resin to Legends anyway? Because they still do the upgrade sprues and stuff. Yeah, if you're Necromunda, Old World, they're just getting more of the specialist stuff. Moving out of 40K and into that stuff. They don't want Forge World no more. It's interesting watching it. Because they still have new Forge World models, so. I just don't want to work on those right now. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do it. He's looking sweet. We just need to keep going. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue him, because I think it'll be good for the brain meat. Making dinner and building some ratties. Nice. What you got for dinner? I need to figure out what I'm meal prepping next. I have not wanted to cook for this last week, and that's not good. I'm not sure. Okay, Kello, are those 2 capes? He's got, like, kind of. He's got, like... This is just around his waist. And then he's got, like, the full cape. He's so cool, he has to have 2 capes. What are you up to? I guess, yeah, his friend's got, like... I guess that'd all be one. He's got, like, the loincloth and then cape, too. They're big on capes. Big on capes. I'm just fed up with my meal plan. That's fair. Do you need more, like, more variety on her first? Is that what you're running into? I've been trying so hard to, like, make sure I have different things to try. Because I get bored with food very quickly. Like, if I eat the same thing over and over, I'm gonna immediately fall off the... fall off the plan. Yeah. I think the cheerleaders in the company for Forge World, are gone. It's going to be regulated to boutique items, Necromunda, for instance. Yeah, I think it's just going to keep the upgrade type stuff, which makes sense. Okay, so I banned myself from any new purchase till after summer. Then I got these 2 massive bookcases. So the bad thing, I already started to divide each shelf into armies. No, I think that's exactly what you're doing, right? Until you can work on new stuff. Their postage has increased by 100% the last 2 years since I've used them. This is a fun game. I am so glad that you've come back for the full GW experience, Broso. So glad you've come back for... Okay. I feel better now that he's together. He's looking pretty sick. Obviously, we still have more stuff to do, but... getting him together was worth it. Okay, he's on disc. Let's focus on these arms. I've missed this. The love of misery inherent in all Irish peoples have this time. Well, if you want to be miserable... if you really want to be miserable, just try and get yourself a limited item from the store. Imagine everything you just did, but everyone else is trying to do the same thing. And there's only 500 of the thing. There you go. There is maximum hobby misery. Just for you. Never done a resub alert before. Did this work? I don't see anything in the chat. How's your tattoo doing post-allergy reaction? It's great now. Yeah, we're fully healed. We're good to go. Since I've stopped the gluten, I don't have some of the reactions too, so I do wonder if the gluten was the one making a fuss of things. So we're all healed up though. I'm trying to plan a filler so I can go again. Not having one scheduled is making me anxious. Only 500, you say? I get my bots on that, that's right. Okay. What are we going to work on, chat? We have 40 minutes. We can do this. Okay. Pepping myself up. Finish the model. Okay. Let's get the rest of our greens. Let's at least finish the greens. We can do this. I had to put in a verification code. We're going to even get into the website on Saturday. And that wasn't even a pre-order. I just want to look at the Imperialis box. Let's see. Oh, I built the model kits. Ahriman sister. Neverlean warrior at borderline. Sorry. I'm excited that you've built some kits. I don't know those off the top of my head, but glad you've got some kits to work on. I was looking at, there is one of the local stores got a Dragon Ball kit. It's Bulma on one of the bikes, and I think I want to go get it. I think I want to get it for stream. You guys want to watch me work on a, I think it's a Bandai kit. You guys want to do that together? Trick question. It's not actually a question. But I like to ask and see. But I think we're gonna do that. My next commission, I gotta get in line. I will say I do have some more Imperial Fists after yours, so I might need to take a small break. Just so I don't completely burn out on yellow and want to yeet them to the moon. But absolutely, after a small break, I am happy to do that. The pre-order for the new Age of Sigmar rulebook and General's Handbook going on sale this weekend. I already gave up on trying to get one. I would say if you guys have local stores, absolutely. That's what mine is through. Usually they're happy to put you on a list early, and that helps me a lot. Okay, we're gonna start with our lightest green. We'll highlight up to yellow at the front, and then dark green in the back. Get our magic fire going. Actually, have them take all the time. Sweet. But yes, absolutely. I see. Just standing. She's just standing there menacingly. What are you doing? Oh gosh. Plenty of room to rotate the racing rig? Sick. Okay. I was trying to decide if I want to go pick up that kit here at lunch. I don't know if you're already on lunch, but I want to go grab it. The Bulma one. You're already on lunch? Okay. Never mind. Unless I go myself. Local store is probably the way to go. The last 2 edition launches, our local store has been lucky to get 20% of what they ordered. That, unfortunately, is also common here. This will be less bash painting, though mostly vehicles. That is also good to know for pulling it in. Okay, cool. I know you want to do that. I don't know. I'm winging it. I don't know what I want to do, Scott. This week, I'm just happy to be here, you know? Just happy to be here. Hey, Master Beast, welcome in. You're in a tabletop RTS like Warhammer called Core? I have not. Where have you heard of this? What is this? Did you want to do the rotating at lunch? Because I hear you moving things. Warhammer, yeah. Looks like every character looks like the dude from Smiling Friends. I'm not even, oh, sorry. Feel bad, I don't know any of this. Sorry, Astro Beast, I do not. I can look it up later, though. I think next I need a Land Raider, a Redemptor, a Storm Speeder, Impulsor, oh, and a Tech Marine? That'd be fun. I really enjoy doing, like, the Tech Marine along with the vehicles. Like, I've done that with a couple commissions now, and it's really fun. Just to have them as, like, a unit to work on together. Tech Marines are such cool models, too. You know, the goodies they've got on them. Okay, I think we need one more color at the end of this. It's pretty obscure anyway, I'll have to look it up, sorry. But then I will know. Edge highlight, is that what you're working on, Avian? Some edge highlighting? Oh, for the vehicles, yeah, that'll be a lot of edge highlighting. But easy edge highlighting, which I like. Easy edge highlighting. Looking for Incubi. Where'd it go? I'm glad this is the last painting stream of this week. All my stuff's moved around. Do I have Dark Sea Blue? That'll work too. Nope, don't have that either. Unless it's up here. Which it's not. Oh, there you are. So the vehicle is, yeah, sorry, Avian, I got you now. It will be a lot of edge highlighting, but that's okay. It looks real good on the vehicles. The mechanic will be sending up armored reinforcements. I'm excited. That'll be fun. Where's these great little anteater men with rifles? I'm absolutely gonna look this up. That's how you sell me a game right there. The Gladius Armored Space Marines are my favorite ones. Alright, there we go. That was the last color we needed. Might do a little bit brighter yellow at the very front, but that looks much better. We can even bring the mid-tone a little further up. Hey, Graham Preface. Oh, the Legion transfer sheet? I really like those sheets. I use the Space Wolf ones for mine. And we've got the Salamander one as well. Alright, we'll let that dry, so I don't goof up the blending. What else we got left, chat? We've got a gem here I know we need to do with our greens. Yeah, the rest of our staff. It's kind of hard to see in this picture. Looks like that's actually all gold, so let's go ahead and we'll just pick up the staff for a little bit here. Did you do it yourself? Oh, did you keep it on the, it was on the rug maybe? Any advice for a new painter? Yeah, we'll point you to the YouTube. I do have a couple videos up on there. Some of it is for assembly, some is for painting. Is there anything specific you're running into, I guess? It's very, very broad. If we're looking for broad advice, I'm going to say practice a little bit every day, because you are learning muscle memory and learning how the paint works. So if you can paint a little bit every day, you're going to see yourself improve. If it's something more specific, let me know. I would say along with that, don't be afraid to try new things. That is how you learn. Whether that is how to do something or how not to do something, you will learn by doing it a bunch. The mat slidge is fine. Good. I'm excited to see what you've got in mind when I end up here. Man, next week we're both gonna have new stream setups. How exciting. Don't dip the metal bit of the brush into the paint. Just the tip of the brush, yes. That's good brush care. Let's make sure the ferrule, which is the metal part here, so it holds all your bristles together. So trying to keep paint out of that will prolong the life of your brush. What do you mean I'm not just a master the second I start? I do need to look up new techniques. I think a lot of what I kind of teach, like when I want to learn something new, I kind of start with something specific. So if it's like, okay, I want to get better at OSL. I want to get better at this. Right now, mine's non-metallic. I kind of want to find my style for non-metallic. But yeah, you'll learn a lot from kind of picking things like that that you want to get better at. And then that translates to the next thing you want to get better at. It can be really fun to look up something and give it a shot. There is one brand of paint that's better than the others. They'll have the strength. Brush soap is your friend. Also good ones. Alright, got that prepped for our green later. We got this chain to, looks like skull at the end. That real quick. Yeah, we're getting down to just kind of the small stuff now. Which is great. We're in a good spot. Once we get them on the disc, then I will go back for touch-ups. Things like that. Oh, Sadie. I think poor Sadie has the beginning of an ear infection again. And she's scheduled for the vet, but it's not until later this week. And I wish I could do more to help her. I don't know why she keeps getting them. Poor little thing. Simon never had an issue with them, so I'm not sure what to do to help her. You're smelling kind of cheesy. She's shaking her head a lot and scratching at it. I haven't noticed cheesy. But yeah, she's like throwing her head a bunch and scratching at it. And last time she did that, it was we had caught an infection real early, so I'm trying to do the same again. I gotta figure out how to make sure it doesn't happen again. So sounds like ear irritation, yeah. Just, I think, unfortunately, with the holiday, it was tough to get a spot at the vet. So, as soon as we can, we'll get her up there. Just try and massage her little ear until we can get up there. Should smell if she has an infection. Okay. I know last time it didn't, but they also said that we got her up there, like, really early, so hopefully we can do that again. Could just be dry skin, maybe. We tried we have like a ear wash. We tried that for her. It doesn't seem to help for a little bit, but now it's irritating her again. Would you rather just the sprues or the boxes the sprue comes in? If you still have the boxes, I'll take those just because it keeps things kind of together. So yeah, if you've got like a full kit or something, yeah, I'll take that. Then it's just easier for me, like, okay, I'm gonna build the Land Raider today. Plop. Here's all my Land Raider bits. Instead of having to like sort through sprues and make sure I got everything. Obviously, if you've got like, I know I've taken stuff that were like eBay and there's no box. That's fine. It's just, if you have it, I'll take it. It's mostly bundle boxes. Those are also great because the instructions are in there too, so. I'll take all of that. How are you dipping the brush in water to clean it while painting? It's come second nature for me now to let the paint dry on the brush. I think, yeah, it'll depend a little bit. Partly because I'm thinning it as I go too. I don't have like a set. Yeah, I don't think about it, I think is the hard part of that answer. It's just when I feel like it's gonna dry on the brush, I'll rinse it. Few birds are just prone to ear infection. Sometimes they're just more prone than others. All dogs seem to always have an ear infection. I know some of it's breed too. Like my friend would have Westies, and I guess they are prone to a lot of like skin stuff. Maybe little Sadie's just unlucky. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the gym. I don't think we'll quite get it finished while we're together, but let's start it. Maybe tried offering another food. Maybe it's because of soja? I'm not sure what that is, Termican. Sadie's been on the same food since we even put her on the food that the breeder had her on. So it hasn't been a change there or anything. Let's get this first Star Shard Ballista done. As far as toughs now, let's take a break for food. Ooh, Scampi and chips. That sounds good. Well done on knocking out the ballistas there. I know you said you were wishing they were sub-assembled, but sounds like still making good progress. Alright, there's that. We can come back for the eye on the shoulder. We do have some silver we can highlight. Yeah, enjoy Food Fly. We'll see you tomorrow. We will be dead spacing tomorrow, but enjoy. We'll catch you then. Second bliss with halfway through base colors. Crack on that with later. That's awesome. Cruising along. We'll enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow. But so she was a rescue. The vet said it might have been from having them untreated for so long. Scar tissue making the ear canal smaller. Oh, okay. Fly playing his way out. I love it. Love it. Who's Sadie shouting at? Everyone. The world. Big mood, really. Big mood. Those ears can be painful if you touch them as well. She has, she's wanted scritches, so. Obviously I don't want to irritate her ear anymore, but. She wants some scritches, she can have them. Oh, soy! I don't think, we haven't changed anything, so I don't think it's the food. It's a good thought, though. It's just been this last, like, week that it's starting to bother. I think this weekend we kind of noticed it, so. Our dog won't let anyone touch them. It was tricky. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta get, like, either the drops or something in there. But it's obviously annoying them, so I don't want you to touch it. But you can't explain that you're trying to help. Freaking out, guys. Been in my box. The storm speed. I do have that. Yep. I do have that. I will drop all that off. Or at least the stuff that I won't need for the next one. But I have that. Okay, let's get a wash on the tiny skull. Let's get silver and I guess that gold highlighted. And I think that's probably time for lunch for me. That's probably a good place to stop, and I will finish Ahriman off stream. Oh, it's already out. I have that box and the, was it the Heroes of the Chapter that the Ancient was with? I have that box as well. in case you're looking through your battle scribe and your stuff. That's what I've got. Honor the chapter. There we go. Alright. I'll get that final highlight after lunch. Sun Dominus Bunch just in a bundle. Is it a new command squad? Hey. The honor to the chapter? Wait, hold on. I feel like I might be getting boxes goofed up. I think it's just the sprue in a thrown into a new box. Yeah, I think it's just that sprue available separately. I can grab it if you want to take a look. Let's do it. I could use a break. Yeah, it is. So it's everything that was in there together. That includes everything. But just thrown together in a separate box, so you could pick it up if you missed it. Here's the sprue of what we haven't used just yet. So I think that's just straight out of the box. Forgot they released it. Yeah, it's kind of nice if you missed, if you didn't do the full box. A good way to pick them up. But. They haven't released that damn 18-night box. I keep forgetting. So wild. It's almost been, what? It's August, right? We went back and it was August? Almost been a year? I'm sorry, Zadie. I wandered to the Judiciary model a fair bit since I saw it. I like it. I still think head swap helps it out a little bit, but I do like that mini. I like the pose and everything. I just personally not a super huge fan of the helmet. Predators are probably in the future at some point, but they'll be after the army is done. That's fair. Eradicators are cool. I could see, like, versus the salamanders not being a priority, though. For whatever exists at this rate, right? I mean, I guess it's kind of lost in with the Imperialis releases now. Is that what they're having to wait on? It's a good time to do that. I don't know. It's very weird. It's still not out. All right, chat. I think this is a good place to wrap up. I know it's a little early, but I don't care. So we're at a good spot, so we're gonna do it. Okay, so we got a lot done on the disc. Obviously, I will work on the fire a bit later. I'll get the rest of the top kind of finalized when he is on there. We've got the 2 arms that are really close, so I will get him together maybe later today. If I don't pack up literally everything. Get him at least together and ready to finish when we come back. So tomorrow, we'll be back for Dead Space. If you want to come Vigi game with us, we're like probably under halfway. A third of the way through Dead Space, if I had to guess. So if you want to come hang out, that'll be tomorrow. We'll be back painting on Sunday. Thank you, everyone, for all the support. Thanks for coming to hang out today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for those who subbed and did bits. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out what else we're working on, if you want to catch up on Dead Space or Ace Attorney, there's our YouTube. Thank you, Slam. Also, my socials. I posted my Kingdom Death Lady if you want to check her out. I've got more coming there. And then our Discord is where I hang out in between streams. So if you want to come hang out, that is there. So thank you, everyone. I'll take a quick look to see who is on, and otherwise I'll let you guys know in chat. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.